Hello and welcome to another episode of the Free to Play, and today I purchased the Hunchback 4H. Now, yes, I'll normally let you guys choose what I'm going to purchase next, but I just wanted to get this mech. It's a Hunchback, you gotta be a hunch bro, but also I've never really played with the 4H before. I've done all the other Hunchbacks, but I haven't really experimented with this one and figured out what I can do with it. It's got 5 laser hardpoints, it's got a ballistic hardpoint, so there's some good variation that I can do with this mech and with its design. But for now, I've come up with 5 ER medium lasers and a light Gauss rifle with a light 250 engine. Now, I've been poo-pawing the light Gauss rifle a little bit, and like I did my most impactful video, I was planning on making a least impactful video after I had played a few more of these weapons, and the light Gauss rifle was going to be in that video, so this was going to be an experience to really determine whether or not it was least impactful for me. But the more I'm using it, the more I'm seeing it as not that bad. Like, it still is a little weak. It could use a tiny bit of buff with, say, range or projectile speed or something along those lines, but overall, it's an okay weapon. Its main feature being it's got a really low cooldown. With only 3.75 seconds, comparatively to 5 seconds on the normal Gauss rifle, this thing can throw shells like crazy, and that's amazing. Combine that with the fact that the light Gauss ammo has a lot of shots per ton. It can do some good damage, and it's fairly tonnage efficient. So we're going to be out and try. We've got combined with 5 ER medium lasers here. It's sort of going off of what the 4H base quirks can do. It's got energy heat minus 15%. It's got ballistic range plus 20%, which really helps the light Gauss, considering it already has a really high range. So we're reaching out to well over 900 meters with this thing. But we're going to give this mech a try in a few matches. And for our first match, we are on Grim Plexus Domination. And what is this? I have Bloody Majestic in my lance? What are you doing in your Kintaro champion, you silly person? Let's get to the front lines. Are you even doing anything? Majestic! Hello? I don't know. Maybe he's dead. We're gonna move on, though. We can't stay there forever just to see him not do anything. Goodbye, Majestic. We'll see if he gets to the front lines. Keeping an eye on him. But yeah, this is a great map for this particular mech. We've got cold for our lasers, and we got relatively long range for our Gauss rifle. So I think what I'm going to do is the enemies have to sort of come in sort of F7, G7 area, you know, to push us in. I'm going to go straight into the G5, H5. I'm going to try to flank a little bit. Majestic isn't doing anything. What is this, Majestic? Oh well. Looks like he's dead. Oh wait, no, he's moving now. He's alive. Oh, excellent. Okay. Let us push in. Dun, dun, dun. Now, we have nice long range. Like, that over there, you may not look at. 937 is my range, that's 950 to range to that building. These guys are in effective range here. That is frightening. And I have so much distance here, I can effectively dodge their shots before they land. Well, maybe not those shots, but some of those shots. Alright.
Target acquired.
Let's continue derping them with light Gauss rounds across the bloody map. They're pushing hard into Fox 6 area. We are going to keep moving right a little bit. We do have to have one person in the center in order to keep that timer from going down, as it looks like they have the timer advantage now. But should be doing okay here. Should be okay. We got a couple guys that are just going straight into the center. That Marauder 5D, he's going to be destroyed. That is not the way to march right into the enemy force. You must do that with a lot more Viking yelling. But Oh, these enemy forces. I'm in the circle here, so at least I am holding the timer and waiting for see who I can see here. No, we don't get any hits there. Sort of using my lasers as range finders to see if I can get hits for some of these tricky shots. But we'll just drop down here. We'll continue moving right. Might as well. We've got the range. We got the flanks. We can snipe these guys a little bit as they're moving that way. A giant metal squirrel. But the main thing here, we caught this misery outside of his effective range of his Ultra 20. And he just has to fall back into position as we move to break locks and not get hit by any of those LRMs. Excellent. As we are just continuing to move behind the enemy forces and messing them up. It's exactly what this light Gauss wants to do. He wants to flank these shit in. We got this Medusa right here. Concerned about him, but maybe I should push him? Not sure. Thinks he just took out my ally. That's not a good thing. He's not really somebody I want to fight close up, but I am willing to if he's going to come up to me. And we want to make sure we push him in. I don't want him to run away from us. Yeah, because he's going to get away there.
New target acquired.
At least we pressured him. But we're going to lose. Oh well.
New target acquired.
We played the mech as best we could. This is how you want to play this particular design. Is from long range just volleying these shots and then just boot back into cover. Screw your missiles. I have light Gauss. Man, that guy's got to have a massive target retention on that mech. Able to hold that lock for bloody forever. And unfortunately, I'm stuck outside of the circle there, and our little Locust is going to be taken out relatively quick. And the timer is going to start to go down. And they just have to push me in to get that last kill, or else we're going to lose in 30 seconds. You got this? Yeah, no. I got a Locust on me, man. I can't win against Locusts. You should know me by now. Oh, I got a kill, though. All these lerms. The lerms! As long as I don't die from the Locust, I'm okay. And it just got lermed to death there at the end. But good game to our opponents. You can't win every match. And let us see what the post-game stats are like. We get 295 damage. Not that good. We'll try to do better next time. We got 1 kill, 3 assists, with 72,000 C-bills earned. And just not a good performance for the majority of our team. Things just there were some issues. But we're gonna try again on another match. And for our next match, we're on Conquest in Frozen City. Now this is a good map for us. Long range and cold, exactly like this mech wants to work on. So hopefully we're gonna get some good spots here, and I think I'm gonna go capture Gamma here. Just get onto it, get that first capture bonus of 4,500 T-bills. Boom, there it is. And then we're going to move off into sort of the Echo 6 area. And hopefully catch somebody trying to go for Theta. And then, if we do, shoot them. Shoot them! Oh, here we go. There's an enemy in the distance. Miss. But no worries, lots of light Gauss rounds to work with, so... As I am getting smacked trying to hit me with PPCs, I'm just going to start working all these guys in the distance. I'm starting to learn how much lead I have to have on these light Gauss rounds in order to land these shots. All of these PPC rounds flying by my face, not hitting me though. That's a hit. Oh, come on, he dropped down. My called shots are not so called anymore. The enemy is moving up. And ow! PPCs. What the hell do you have? You just have like infinite PPCs or something, Mr. Battlemaster? I don't know.
Target acquired.
There's that Cyclops down there. He looks like he's in a little bit of trouble. And if I could have the ability to teleport myself right there, I'd just go whoop and do it. Because that guy, have that guy out of cover and could just start kicking his ass. He's a little out of medium laser range though, but well within Gauss range. So we can just sit here and goose his butt until he gets back into the safety of his team with practically no consequences. Ah. Mr. Brawl Cyclopsy. Ah, damn it, missed that shot. Alright, they seem to be pushing us a little bit. Let us go and reinforce our allies there on this side. As it looks like we're dying horribly. Woohoo! Gotta get into position. This will be good enough. Start doing some damage here. Start retreating as well. Didn't mean to lose that shot. This light Gauss actually charges ridiculously fast, so it's actually pretty easy to sort of accidentally lose a shot from across the map. We have our Kodiak. It's holding down the fort there, getting this initial push, but we're falling back with him. Just trying to pump out the damage while he is absorbing it. That Cyclops goes down. That is excellent. Excellent news. Linebacker. Nope, not going down yet. Alright, let's try to flank right a little bit. Looks like they're trying to flank our right as well. We're just going to get into a better position here and hopefully snipe them out. Get some more damage into that Banshee. It's going snub-nosed PPCs and an AC-20. It's got that short-range alpha strike. Ember there. Trying to get us. And this Marauder off to the side. I think we could push it in. But it doesn't look good for our team as we are getting absolutely rolled. And things aren't looking good for this video so far, as it looks like we've got 2 losses on our group so far this video. And an ATM Nova. I haven't thought of putting ATMs on a Nova yet. I always look at the Nova as like that energy boat type mech. But we'll just continue to move around here, keep grabbing cover as we're trying to get the last little bits of damage we can into the enemy before we go down. Now he dropped as soon as I let go of the bullet. That is so annoying. And then it just sails painlessly over their heads. But looks like I'm one of the last ones here and they're chasing me down. Parlay? No, that doesn't work. And we get taken out. But how do we do for damage? 556. That is better than the last game. So it is an improvement, even though we're still going to lose the match. As I believe we just have the one ally left, the Kit Fox S, somewhere on the battlefield. He's in the ice tunnel. So avoiding combat here. But the best thing we can do is probably we'll just fast forward until the match is over, because it looks like this guy's a little off by himself, and it'll be a little while before the enemy defeat him. And they eventually tracked him down and took him out. But let's see what the post-game stats are like. Give them to me. There we go. We did 556 damage, 0 kills, but 3 assists, 104,000 C-bills earned. Just unfortunate. We're top of the team in terms of damage. So, sadly, we just didn't have a very good match there. But let's try one last time for a great match with the Hunchback. And for the last match of this video, we're on Mining Collective Skirmish. Not really the best setup for this particular Hunchback, but let's see if we can make it work. We're gonna move. We need to move back to our team here. We're dropped over on the left side. We're all with all of the lights as they scamper off, and I'm gonna head directly towards Delta 5. We need to get to our team, get into position where we're not going to be destroyed immediately. And I figure if I go down this left side here, I will be destroyed immediately. Hopefully that Pirate's Bane knows what he's doing. But, I mean, it's a Pirate's Bane. It's super hard to hit anyway. It's got ECM, and he's got fast speed. So he's probably just waiting for the enemies to move on past and rotate right like they normally do, and then swing in and eat their assault mechs in the back. So, let us get across here as fast as we can. Unfortunately, this mech doesn't have any jump jets, which makes it a little bit harder to maneuver on this map. My huntsman would be much better here.
Target acquired.
But, ooh, looks like maybe that Mistlinks and Pirates Bane could get some prey there with that Panther. But we are moving forward. We got some AMS on our team, so screw those missiles. Charge directly into the enemy. And if my allies are going to go in, I will go in as well. You gotta augment their firepower. As they're taking the damage, you gotta be giving it out, or else the damage they take is just useless. And here comes the enemy. Alright, back it up, back into the left. This Atlas is coming straight up. Oh, he stalled! Excellent with this Marauder. He went straight in. And we are just going to start working this corner here. They're pushing in. They're not really seeing where we are, which is good. They haven't turned this direction yet. Owie! That hurt. That strike. But we've got some people's backs. We got that Spirit Bearer's attention. And this Atlas has fallen. It's 4-1. That was a very decisive push they made. But we were in position to take it and just allow them to push into our kill zone. And yeah, we're kicking ass here. This is great. All those people are going down. Light Gauss to the face, and my ally picked it up with the machine guns before I could finish him off. But now, we're 7-1. We can surge forward. There's no way we're not going to win this now. It'd be really sad if we didn't now. But moving forward, trying to take out this Warhawk through his side torsos. Pop this left torso, and he goes down. 9-1. There's a Raven 3L down at the back. And we're going to go and chase him down. Man, that was an intense fight. That was like... that was decisive, I have to say. In one word to describe that fight, it was decisive. They pushed up, we held that line, and we just ate them. If that Atlas maybe had been a little bit more aggressive, you don't know. Like, could that have been the deciding factor for the match there? Was that lack of aggression on that push the deciding factor? I don't know. We got 11-1 here. There's one more guy, and if my spider senses are tingling correctly... oh, no, he's not here. So, that was a short match, but we won that. How much damage should we get? Probably not that much, maybe 300? Wasn't able to do much in the fight that much. Yeah, 318. We got 96,000 C-bills, 318 damage done, 0 kills, but 7 assists. And, yeah. Wow. Kill your 1,000 damage with his Madcap Mark II. That is what won us the game. But that'll be it for now for the Hunchback 4H. That's the one I have with the Light Gauss. I'm going to try out some new builds with this, so expect those in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and good hunting.